Hello, welcome to OnQA. So in this session, we are going to talk about the software development technologies. So basically, what is a technology? So technology is the utilization of a program or a software or a tool to design, to program, to monitor, to store, and to maintain the customer level or the organization level or the business level data and the functionalities. So technology is to help us to maintain and to store and to organize all sorts of data and functionalities. That could be with respect to a customer, that could be with respect to organization, that could be with respect to business. And when these technologies help us, we would utilize them to design, to program, and to make them to store lots of data within it. So there are so many technologies that we're going to learn about, and that's the aim of this session. Let's go and learn all these software development technologies and the information about them step by step. Let's get started. The main agenda in this session is all about to learn what exactly is this software development and what are the different technologies that we have. And then we would have the introduction, the different software development technologies, .NET, Java, ERP, databases, SAP, and much more. And we would also talk about the importance of each and every technology. And then we would talk about what could be the testing technologies with respect to all these technologies. So let me define once again, the technology is the utilization of a software or a tool to design, to program, to monitor, to store, and to maintain customer specific data or organization specific data or business specific data and the functionalities. And there are so many technologies. So let's go and see one by one. The first one that we look at is the .NET. So the .NET is not just a one. .NET is the combination of 22 platforms in it, 22 different tools in it. The major tools that we know is the C, C++, C#, ASP, web services, so many things. And .NET belongs to the Microsoft family. And what exactly is the .NET? So .NET is a set of technologies. .NET is a set of technologies which enables a robust, a secure-oriented platform to design and to maintain. And this is core intentional technology for developers. So let me just go and help you to understand more about it. So .NET is a set of technologies which enables to design a robust and secure platforms. And this is mainly applicable in the web, client server, desktop, and web services, and also in the mobile technology. So it has a large amount of tools in it. The core tools that could be part of the .NET are C, C++, C#, ASP.NET, and many more. If you see at the presentation, it is the combination of so many things. But there are two things that we must know when we talk about the .NET. The first one is the CLR. CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. The second one is called BCL. BCL stands for Base Class Library. And what is the CLR and what is this BCL? The CLR is the framework fundamental that helps the .NET so that the memory management process could happen, the code execution, the code access, and code verification can be taken care by the CLR. And the next one is the BCL, Base Class Library. As the name says, .NET provides so many class pre-made libraries. And when we wanted to utilize them, this BCL helps us to make use of them effectively. If you look at the presentation, Again, there are two major things that we must know in the .NET Common Language Runtime called as a CLR, the BCL Base Class Library. In the CLR, it's all about the management, memory management, code execution, code access, code verification, and it helps everything to organize. The BCL is all about helping users to access the existing stuff or set of libraries. Example, if you wanted to use or build or develop a web page, system.web.ui is the base class library. If you wanted to use or build a web service, system.web.services is the base class library. And if you wanted to design and implement a Windows form, system web WinForms is the main base class library. So there is a set of pre-made libraries. On top of that, we could customize or we could use the defined structure of our own. So that is all about the .NET, and it has so many technologies, and it is a set of combination of different tools which enables to design the web, client server, Windows and web services, and this belongs to the Microsoft family. The next one that we talk about is the Java. So what is Java? Most of the people know Java is a free, correct. So Java is an open source technology, and it is the general purpose computer language. It is mainly intended for class-based and object-oriented programming. And it is known to be Aura technology based. Aura stands for write once, run anywhere. When we read or when we have the Java code, it is to be compiled to bytecode, a machine language code. Once the Java code is being compiled to machine code or bytecode, that can be executed any number of times. So that is the main difference and advantage of the Java. Just look at this slide. So Java is a general purpose computer language which is purely with the class based and object oriented technology kind of program language, and it can be written once and can be run any times or multiple times. And the Java code can be or is to be compiled to bytecode. Once it is compiled, this can run on any number of machines on any kind because it is being driven, compiled into a machinery code. And it is secured, it is object oriented, it's a class for from support. It helps in designing distributed component programming, and it also helps us to have database driven programs. This is all about the Java. Let's go and see and learn about the next one called PHP. So what is a PHP? If you look at the diagram, so PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. It's a recursive acronym for it. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. So hypertext is a technology with respect to web development. So PHP is all about helping us to design the better web technologies. And it's an open source tool, and it works as a server-side programming so that we could have the client interactions accepted, and we could write certain programs so that we could respond back to the client with the proper navigations, with the proper updates. So PHP is an open source tool, and it is known to be hypertext preprocessor. The main intention of the PHP is to design a robust web development applications, and it is purely at the server-side scripting. So we could have interactions initiated from the client, we could have responses gendered or rendered from the server, and it manipulates all the file systems, database, mail server, and the client-side scripting, everything, because it is a server-side scripting. So that's all about the main advantage of the PHP is all about it's open source. It helps us to design the effective web-based applications. And let's go and talk something about the database. What is a database? Basically, database is a collection of data or information that is stored, organized, so that it can be easily accessed and managed at the organization level. I repeat, database is a collection of data or information that is being stored and organized in a proper pattern so that it can be easily accessed, managed, and updated at the organization level. And there are so many databases. We do know the SQL database, the MySQL, the Oracle. So the primary intention of the database is all about to store a collection of information which could be properly organized, properly placed and saved and stored so that the organizations can be effectively make use of that. So the SQL database technology is belonging to Microsoft, whereas the Oracle database technology belongs to Oracle, Sun Systems. So that's about the database. There are so many technologies where we could use to write a program, to write a query, to retrieve the data, just like select, insert, and then create a table, update a table, and then there are so many other procedures, triggers, cursors, so many things that could be part of the database. We would come to know and learn each and everything a little while. At this point of time, a database is a collection of data or information that is being stored and properly organized so that the organization can easily access the data, manage the data, and can be applicable for updating it. And there are so many technologies, SQL, MySQL, and the Oracle. And PeopleSoft is also another criteria. So these are all intended for database utilization. And then we would talk about the another technology called ERP. So what is ERP? So ERP is all about enterprise resource planning. What is this enterprise resource planning? It means that whenever in the organization level, to maintain the inventory, the production systems, the accounting, the HR departments, the delivery, the business intelligence, engineering, production planning, purchasing. So there should be one particular system to track and help you with all this stuff. And there comes one of the packages, one of the technology called ERP. So ERP is all about helping the organizations, the bigger companies, our customers in the point of the inventory management, the production systems management, the accounting department, HR, delivery, business intelligence, engineering, production planning, purchasing, human resource, all the organization level specific categories, functionalities could be easily trackable, maintainable with such technologies called ERP. So what is ERP? So ERP is a business process management software. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, and it is a business process management software that could be implemented across an organization so that we could effectively use the integrated systems, integrated applications to manage the business, such as inventory, accounting, HR, engineering, or the production planning, purchasing, delivery. Anything which is specific to organization can be easily maintained, tracked, organized with such tools. Let's have a look at this diagram. It clearly explains what is an ERP, and it would be easily, effectively handed over and handle and make use of in the organization level. Now let's go and see the similar kind of technology called SAP. What is a SAP? SAP stands for Systems, Applications, and Products. What is this? So as the ERP already we know about it, SAP is one of the technology similar to the ERP, where it helps us to maintain everything about the organization, the product management, the inventory, the sales, the customer relationship, the purchasing, the e-commerce, accounting, and the detailed reporting of all the employees, chain systems. So it is one and all, which is the complete interaction, the complete maintenance of the organization. So it is one of the ERP, and it was so famous, and it is completely driven out of the organization. It is one of the top technology which is running in the current market. And let's go and see another technology called PeopleSoft. What is a PeopleSoft? So PeopleSoft is specific to financial management and the supply chain management. And this is a product from the Oracle, and it helps us to have complete database integration and the front-end access to the financial management systems as well as the supply chain business. So this is all about the PeopleSoft. It is a product from the Oracle which helps us to have the complete financial database, financial management systems, financial accounts, everything to be tracked, maintained at the organization level. And thank you so much for watching the video, and hope you liked it. There are so many other technologies like Blogger, WordPress, PHP. There are so many other, Python, Ruby, and for all these technologies there are again these software testing technology tools like Qtp, Unified Functional Testing, Selenium, Load Runner, QA Complete, version 1, Test Complete, Soap UI, JMeter, Blazemeter, Load Complete. There are so many testing tools, technologies also available, and we would learn each and every technology with respect to testing in the later presentations, and we do have practical sessions. We do know each and everything in detail to do learning and to do the implementation part. So thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Please visit onq.com for more videos, more presentations, more articles, more books and PDFs. There are so many videos available with regards to automation, test management, performance testing, and functional testing. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please visit onq.com. Thank you.